Pine Rivers Caravan Park. If you're looking for a place to stay in Brizzy, I think it's $30 a night for power and water. I have to go and see the heart hospital about every 3 months, so it really serves a good purpose for there when we're in the van. Check this out.
Yeah, but I think it's definitely way better inside the caravan than out here. Make sure you check out this mural at the Pine Rivers Showgrounds. It is pretty awesome. But as you can probably hear, we are right next to a busy road, but you can't hear anything when you're in your caravans or down that way because we're so far away from it. So you're on a main road, easy to get to places, but it doesn't annoy you. Perfect win-win. So it is $30 a night for a powered site near your power and water. There's showers and toilets. They're all lovely and clean here. There's no weekly rates, but hey, this is like the closest caravan park, or it's a showgrounds, but like a caravan park in Brisbane, because there is no caravan parks in Brisbane. So if you need to stay in Brisbane or you got things you want to do in Brisbane, come to the Pine Rivers Showgrounds. It is way cheaper than a caravan park and the most convenient and closest. Well, we're just going for a little walk around. What are you doing, Cain?
Chasing Pokemons all around the yard.
Hey, it's how he gets around and does a little walk without going too fast. So I'm quite happy with that. Just over here is the swimming pool. Yeah, that's not a very good view of the swimming pool, Katrina, but there is a swimming pool right there. So you can just duck over and have a swim. Just another benefit of the Pine Rivers Showgrounds. Now, I didn't mention, but of course it has a dump point here, which is great. But if there's any issues with the dump point or something, there is literally another one about 2 minutes up the road, up near the university. So check it on Wiki Camps. But in Tasmania, in some places like around Launceston, we struggled to find a dump point, and there's literally two within 2 minutes of each other here. Winning. Oh, and I'll show you in a minute, but down over the fence there is a Bunnings. There's a Super Cheap right next to us. There's a BCF up here that you can just walk to, and then you've got like Strathpine Shopping Centre with all the main shops, and there is everything here that you need. And it's all just right here. You don't have to actually go right into Brisbane if you don't want to. So just another bonus. And did you remember how much I told you? Like $30 a night. Now, some people say for a showgrounds that's dear. I say for right in the middle of Brisbane, or right on the edge of Brisbane, not the middle, that's bloody good value and way better than any caravan park. So get on it. So Cain, since we've been at Pine Rivers, we have seen heaps of Kedron caravans. Now,
they seem to be all the rage.
We've loved the Gore Boys, watched them like all before Adventure Oz or any of those.
Adventure Oz?
Oh, what are they?
Trip in a van.
No, the guys.
Yeah, the Gore Boys.
No.
Oh, All for Adventure.
All for Adventure. Okay, so we love the Gore Boys. We've watched them like even before, way before All for Adventure, any of those, even 4-wheel drive 24/7. And
we used to buy their videos when they come out.
Like if I could have bought a Kedron, I probably would have bought a Kedron caravan. Like that would have been my number one list.
They carted it up to the Cape down the
those things, they go anywhere.
Down the OTL.
But so I always keep an eye out for them. Every time we're travelling around, I always keep an eye out and just have a look. I really haven't seen any. New South Wales, Victoria, Tassie, like it's very rare that we see many of them. We have come to the Sunshine Coast hinterlands, but in particular Pine Rivers. Every third or fourth van that comes in here is a Kedron.
That's because they've all got 300 series and Kedrons and Y62s and Kedrons and...
Look, I know that Brisbane is where Kedron are built and made, but seriously, I'm just amazed at how many are at this park. I reckon it's pretty cool. I love checking them out. So Kedron, big supporters. I love a Kedron van. Oh, and if you want to know who we based doing bloopers off, the Gore Boys had the best bloopers. We would watch their DVDs, like we love them anyway, but we love the endings because their bloopers were hilarious.
They were pretty good.
And the practical jokes they played on each other. If you haven't checked out the Gore Boys videos, go check it out. Like, they are the OGs almost, you know, before any of these guys got started on YouTube. So go check the Gore Boys out.
They come out before YouTube. There's no YouTube, so they did everything on DVD.
Do we know these people?
No.
Got a cool flag.
They do have a pretty cool flag. It's punching up. It's punching way above his pay grade.
That's a massive camp kitchen. That is awesome. Like, there is so much room. And in the evenings, lots of people coming down here, just hang out, have some drinks together. It's a great spot. And I'm going to take you around here and show you. This is on the way to the toilets. Now, I'm not taking you into the toilets. I'm going to show you the garden. Now, it doesn't look as good because we've had some heat, but they have a veggie garden here. How cool is this? Hey Kay, something a bit different today.
I know, where are we today?
All dressed up in our finery.
I know, in our best.
Well, very long time coming, because thanks to Barney, when Cain was in hospital, she gave us tickets to go see
Outback Spectacular.
Down on the Gold Coast.
That's right. It's been years since we've been here.
I've never been.
Well,
so.
for me, it's probably been about 10 odd years more. No, we've been together. Yeah.
10 years. You
It's
were
been
without
about
me.
30 years since I've been here.
So yeah, I've never been here, so super excited. We had booked in and planned to come in June, I think it was.
I know, I decided the hospital looked nicer.
Literally at the middle of the night on the day we were meant to be coming, he went to hospital instead. So they were very good. I rung them up. They gave us our money back, so I had a gift card. And it's now January, about 6 months later, and we are finally back.
I know, Outback Spectacular. You're going to love it. They give us a 3-course meal. So you can do nights. We've done Sunday day.
Only because we're in Brisbane, so it's
right.
easier, so we don't have a late drive home.
Yep.
So we'll tell you all about it when we get back.
Katrina said this one here is delicious. I'm told that blue hats can go through the station Raglan, red hats go home. We are about to watch the Outback Spectacular. Check this out.
Before I ask you what you think, I got to tell you, I was in the line for the toilet afterwards, and mate, it was massive.
There's no line for my toilet. In and out.
Yeah, but you got there pretty fast too. But yeah, it was interesting because, we're waiting so long. There was a toilet review, and the consensus was in the toilet review of the show that the storyline was a bit weak, but the effects and the horsemanship was really good. What do you think?
I don't know, I liked it, enjoyed it. It's a show, it's a live show, and they're using animals and beautiful lighting, and even a helicopter come in there, so I thought it was actually pretty good.
The effects were absolutely spectacular, but really it was a weak storyline because what they were trying to do is show all the different aspects of outback life and living on a property and that sort of stuff, and that's good. I think that's great for people who aren't Australian. Most of us who have seen that sort of stuff though went, yeah, you know, that's just normal life, isn't it?
I don't know, I liked it. Thumbs up from Cain.
What I do like is the message that they have at the end, and that is that we need to support our Australian farmers, and if we don't support our farmers, we won't have them soon.
We won't be eating anything. We'll be eating each other.
So yeah, everything, go support your farmers because they are number one, I think. A hot day here in Pine Rivers. It has been up to 37 degrees, which has felt more like 41. So we escaped to the movies today. We went and saw Wonka and got home, took the washing off the line, thank goodness, and this is what's coming. So be nice if it cools everything down a bit. Not gonna complain, just hopefully it doesn't smash us around too much. So here we go. Okay, let's go out and check out what this morning's been like. So far we have had like a week of really hot temperatures and we've been hiding in the van to get away from the heat. So let's go see what we've got this morning. Ooh, this is a little different. Check this out. We have rain, and a little bit more rain. Just up the road at Sanford, which was one of the places we were going to camp at, had about 400 mils overnight, like in about 4 or 5 hours. That's ridiculous. Even around where we are at Pine Rivers, there's heaps of places that are meant to be flooding at the moment. The Showgrounds has put out an alert, like don't go driving unless you need to. But luckily, today is in between both of Cain's appointments. He had an appointment yesterday, got an appointment tomorrow, but today we don't have to do anything. So I think for us, it's going to be a TV, YouTube day inside the van, just enjoying this lovely change of weather. And just have a look, this is under our van. It's a bit of a quagmire under there. Yeah, but I think it's definitely way better inside the caravan than out here. Now I just have to give a big shout out to my dad, because when we put the anti-flap kit on our awning, we were talking about getting ends for our awning to give us a bit more protection, and he just happened to have a King's end thing and said, here, take it, see if it works. Oh my goodness, we have used it this whole Christmas holidays either to block sun or block rain, and normally our whole kitchen here would be wet because the rain would have just blown in, and because of Dad's King's and awning, it is actually really good. So I know everyone chucks off at King's a lot, but sometimes it's just what you need. It's just enough. We didn't have to go spend ridiculous amounts of money. So thanks, Dad. And while I'm at it, the anti-flap kit from Aussie Traveller that we've been using has been fantastic. Now it hasn't been really windy, but even just a little bit of wind flapping around, normally it would have been flapping and annoying us, and we probably would have pulled the awning in by now, and that means that I wouldn't be able to stand out here because we'd have no protection. This did not move at all last night. There was no movement in that awning. The King's one, I could hear it flapping around a little bit, but there was no movement in our awning. So wish, that was probably the one thing that we had done this earlier and bought the anti-flap kit. You've got to make sure it works for your van, especially the hybrids, because ours are a bit different with these arms. So we actually rang Aussie Traveller and that to make sure we had the right sort of bits and pieces, but definitely worth it. If you have a hybrid or any van, you should really look at anti-flap kit. Makes your life so much better.
So we're at Pine Rivers where it has been absolute pissing down, but it stopped raining for a little bit and someone bought themselves a pair of Merry boots and has told me that if you want to go to the toilet, you need to wear these boots.
Seriously, like why would you wear thongs when I can wear these? Let's just go have a little splash in the puddle and test it out.
Oh, these are very expensive boots and she's out there brand new sloshing in the mud.
And I have no wet toes. No wet toes. I love them.
They did. Are you loving the fireworks?
Yeah, the mosquitoes so much.
Bloody mosquitoes. And like I said, I think the dogs might have all skedaddled. But yes, we're going to have to duck back inside because the mosquitoes are terrorising us here.
I woke up this morning with a rash all over my legs, and it was there yesterday slightly, but definitely a whole lot worse today, and spread all over my arms and face. So being on the road, you can't just ring your normal doctor and go see them. So I had to quickly Google and find some doctors around near us, near Pine Rivers. Very lucky, because I thought there would be no chance to see a doctor, and I know my doctor back home would be absolutely no chance to get in to see her today. But I actually got into a doctor at about 11, so that was pretty good. Done some blood tests. He really didn't know what the rash is. They're thinking possibly something like Barmer virus or something like that. But just that, I thought I'd just jump on here and let you guys know. We've had lots of mosquitoes. I'll show you what we use to try and keep them away. Normally I spray, but I was trying not to spray too much because I didn't want it all over my skin. But I think I'll be going back to using my spray because I know the spray keeps the mosquitoes away. Won't know until a couple of days if it is actually a mosquito virus, but yeah, this will find it out for us and let us know for sure. And I think I will definitely be going back to my my favourite spray, which is Bushman's Tropical Strength, because this keeps those little suckers away. What we have been using is our thermocell, and look, the thermocell is good. You just have to change the little blue things on top quite regularly, because we find as soon as the blue thing starts going white, the mosquitoes come back again. But we've actually got it on a gas can, which is like $4.50 from Bunnings. These do work for a small space. I have a feeling, because I've been going walking and it's been down near the river and that's probably where I've got it as well. So therefore really needed to have some Bushman's on. But yeah, this is just one of those things. So now I have a rash all over my body, my ankles, my knees and my wrists are all, joints are sore and swollen. So yeah, just have to take it easy for a few days and see how we go. I will keep you updated.
Righto, we bumped into roaming A to B way down in Lock in Victoria. Those guys went to Tassie when we were there, but we just seemed to miss them everywhere. We've been back in Queensland now for quite a while and they've come through and they're camping right here with us, so we're having a little bit of dinner tonight. Check this out. Brodie and Ash.
Right.
And a KFC feast. As you do, you have KFC when you meet new people. Well, we're going to sit back and enjoy ourselves.
We don't like it because it takes forever.
I did help Brodie out.
Yeah.
He won't get that generosity this time.
So you're excused and you're sticking to it.
Got to take a hit sometimes.
We had so much fun catching up with Ash and Brodie and playing games. This is what travelling life is about, catching up with old friends. just up there is the Story Bridge. Now, if we can find a park, we're going to show you around. But, because it's right in the city of Brisbane.
Finding a park is near on impossible.
The other day when we came here, we had to walk a mile. And how come we're coming back, Cain?
Because we forgot to take the bloody recording stuff into Fallon's when it was beautiful and looked lovely, so we thought we'd come back. But like I said, when you're driving a little car like ours, getting a park is quite difficult. We're going to go for a little walk along the river walk in Brisbane. So really, I'm told it's a must-do. It juts out into the river, looks fantastic. Great scenery. Pity it's not the best day.
How come we're going this way though, Cain? We're not going straight down where Fallon's is.
Because you just can't get a park here. You get a park so far away.
So we had a look on the map, and up at the river walk end, there was way better chance.
That's right. Yeah, we got a park up here. So we just walk all the way along the river.
I can see Fallon's
Beautiful
from here.
walk. There's that many people exercising there.
Or something.
That's fine. We got this. In the rain. We bought our umbrella. If you come here to Fallon's, park down the end where the river walk is, like furthest away from Fallon's, walk along the river walk. At night time, be bloody beautiful.
But it's even nice during the day because
right.
all the old buildings.
It's flat. No hills.
It's going to be wet very soon by the feel of it.
Yeah, we might get a little wet, so there is little covered areas on the way through, so we'll stop in some of those.
Just to let anyone know, where is Fallon's? Fallon's is right below
the Story Bridge
in Brisbane, so that's why it's got beautiful views. What I love finding in cities is places of beauty. Because I know, we're not
a city fan.
We're not. We like bush, we like rural settings.
We don't really like too many people. We like people, just not huge
millions of them.
People.
But yeah, so we were sort of like, every time we come near a city, it's really nice to find places that are still beautiful and pretty and nice to look at. And this river walk along Brisbane
is pretty.
It's really pretty, and I can't wait to show you at night time because it just lights up. So yeah, pretty specky and definitely one to not miss. And again, another free activity that you can just do in Brisbane. You might not want to be filming this.
What? People leaving rubbish on the bridge.
That's 10 cents for me. Thank you very much.
So Fallon's is the old wharf of Brisbane. They just transformed the whole front of it into a whole big eatery area. There's bars, there's ice cream, there's event rooms, there's park. It's quite bloody nice. You and me. Fallon's.
This is actually not Fallon's. This is the Barrel Hall.
The Barrel Hall.
The Barrel Hall.
And like I said, the whole thing's Fallon's, so there's a lot of different bits.
This is the Barrel Hall. There's a pizza one just down there. I was actually just checking out the menu to see what the snacks were while we're here. I could think of worse things I could be doing on a Saturday night. I'm pretty happy just chilling here, watching the world go by. Is that old mate that rode across before? You're going to come back again?
Haha, we are on a romantic date that is oozing romance.
Tell you what, you couldn't bring better views.
No, you probably
Beautiful.
couldn't, but you know, then Trina's on socials.
I'm on the beers, Kate.
I know, she drank that cocktail way too
Oh,
fast.
it was way too yummy, but for $22, look, I have to say, they're not super cheap here, that's for sure. A bowl of chips, which was nearly demolished, was $12. So, not cheap, but hey, like it's a nice little snack as we watch the sunset if there was a sun.
Look, there's no price on romance.
Cain just pulls out all the stops.
Beautiful.
We're sitting under the umbrella. Like who sits under an umbrella at a pub?
Us.
We don't want to get too wet. Like really, can you beat city nightlights? Okay, maybe a million stars, but that is pretty spectacular, Brisbane.
So was that a good idea to come tonight and see the lights?
Cain, I think it was actually one of your best ideas yet. It was a nice afternoon and evening.
It was
Well
a
done.
ripper afternoon, evening.
Nice way to end our time in Brisbane.
So we're thinking that will end our time here in Brisbane.
Time to get out of the big smoke, I tell
Yes,
you.
look, as pretty as it is, there's way nicer stuff that we can enjoy. But if you are in Brisbane area, make sure you get down and check out the lights near Fallon's at night time. They are spectacular with the
Brisbane
bridge.
River Walk,
Yep.
beautiful.
Brisbane River Walk. I think we'll end the episode here. So stop surviving and get living.
That's what we're going to do. See you next week. Just a bit dusty. Thought I'd better wipe you, clean you down.
What do you got it on me for?
Well, you're giving me that much cheek. I thought obviously you had something to say about the matter.
I'm chasing shrooms. Shrooms on the
what?
Pokemon.
You're speaking another language.
There's a whole bloody paddock full of them.
Well, come on, get on and harvest them.
I've got too many shrooms.
You're in my sunset.
Is it?
Get out of my sunset. Apparently this is what a shroom is.
These little funnies, look at him, but I can't get him.
Why not?
Because I'm full. I've caught too many shrooms. It's what happens when you get too many shrooms in you. We're not putting that in.
I'm filming. Oh God, no.